Hey, Toad here. Well, there's the hives. Uh, I want to thank Dirt Rooster for coming over. Uh, I don't know what order the videos are going to come out, and you'll probably see the hive split video before you saw this one. But I just moved the large hive to your right into its place from where it was and took the duct tape off. I noticed in the other video one of the things we didn't show was that after we had everything all set up, the entryway down here was all taped up with duct tape. I let it sit for about 48 hours like that. And again, underneath these, let me see if I can get my finger, there it is, underneath the bottom boards here, that's open screen. So even though we did have them duct taped up, now they've got plenty of light, plenty of air and all that stuff. They weren't suffering. We just wanted the bees to stay in this new box and get used to being there before we moved everything like you see it. Now, according to what Dirt Rooster told me, is this hive is going to get a little weaker while it takes time for the new queens to hatch, have their little spat, decide who's going to be the queen, and then do her flight, mate, and all that stuff, and come back. So we're going to keep an eye on that. As you can see, it kind of hardly looks weak right now. And then this one over here has the queen in there, and I just put a full super on top. That's all full of empty frames, and we're going to let them go to town. Now, eventually, of course, we'll put a second box on top of this one once it's established and going. In the interest of longevity, this is going on in late March, and we're hoping to put some 6.5-inch honey supers on top of both of these, and we're really hoping this year to get a good bit of honey out of the hives. But until then, it's just a lot of fun. If y'all decide to get into this, don't let anything slow you down. It's a blast. It's a lot of fun. And one of the things that Dirt Rooster told me that I didn't believe was that you might end up putting a chair out by your hives because the bees are fun to watch. And I really didn't believe that when he first said it, but it's actually true. I'm sitting on a little stool behind the camera here. And it is neat just to come out with a cup of coffee and watch what they do, because they're an amazing creature. They do so much more than the average person would know. So if, man, you want to have your own honey, you want to have your own wax, this is really a cool way to go. Go ahead and look into it. Call a beekeeper friend. Look up somebody on the net or on in the phone book, whatever. Beekeeping associations are everywheres. So even if you have a remote interest, don't let where you are, how you live, whatnot. Check it out. You'd be surprised the places that you can keep bees and the encouragement that you get not only from the beekeeping community, but a lot of state and federal agencies are out there to give you a hand. All right, well, now we sit and wait and see how it goes. Thanks a lot for coming along for the ride. Fair winds, and we'll see you next time around.